Hey, what's going on YouTube? We are back for round 3 of Cosmic Crucible. It is week 2 of August 2022. Today we're going up against Art of War. Him and I have actually been in tournaments in the past together. We actually chat a lot in in-game chat. And he let me know we were in the tourney today, and he also had gone 1-1, so we might be matched up, which is awesome. Super nice guy, and turns out today we are matched up. So also just realized he's in the same cluster as I am, so he brought the thunder. He already did his attacks. We're going to review what he did. It's a small, not unmanageable, it's a small punch-up for us, but the teams he has on defense are pretty scary. A couple of Dorky Dad specials that you're going to see in there. Thanks, Dorky Dad, for that video. Just kidding. It was a great video, man. Thank you. But yeah, Art of War, super great guy, and so I don't know. This is going to be really tough. I'm going to try a lot of counters that I have never attempted before, but you know, I told him, I was like, hey, I do Twitch and I do YouTube. When I get around to doing my attacks, I'll record it. I'll send you the link and you can see how your defense does. So as always, we record everything. If I screw these up, if my counters are terrible, I've thought it out a little bit, planned a little bit, but this might go totally south. He did a really great job on offense. But in any case, we're going to record it. Maybe you guys can learn a little bit from my victories and my mistakes. I think you might be learning more from my mistakes today. We'll see. All right, so on his attacks, he brought in this counter right here, a lot of unavoidable damage, blinds from Magneto, all that good stuff. Blew out my Web Warriors, absolutely crushed them. Stage 2 is where I really bank on guys getting tripped up, and I was talking with him a little bit in in-game chat, and he was saying that when he brought in his first team here, he got some good RNG, or whatever. One of these fights, he got some good RNG, and he lucked out. He was a little bit worried about it, but RNG played to his favor a little bit, and he got through it, so that's, you know, that's awesome for him. I was really hoping he'd get tripped up here, but he didn't, man. He crushed it. He did a great job. So that's one team loss. We have a little bit of wiggle room. Brought in Silver Surfer with Phoenix into my XMen in room 3. Brought Infinity Watch into my New Warriors, Surfer and Emma in room 4 and blew them out. Brought in a SA Red Guardian Captain America team into Dark Hunters with Shang-Chi in room 5. Lost his cap, so it gives us a little bit of wiggle room and efficiency there. And then this absolute monster Young Avengers team, dude. 7 red stars across the board. I bet he had a blast on that Rogue Scourge. Man, just absolutely, of course, blowing the doors off my Wakanda in room 6. You know, never stood a chance. So we have today on defense that we're fighting against. Room 1, we have a wave 1 team with a bunch of the reworked characters. I have not fought this on D before. I'm going to do my best not to underestimate it, because a lot of those reworks were quite good, and I think I could easily underestimate that, come in and lose, and I don't want to do that, so we'll have a serious response. We have Web Warriors in room 2, pretty standard. We have Unlimited X-Men with Dormammu in room 3. This is super scary. I'm very worried about this. I have some kind of plan, but I've never fought this before. I've never faced this with Dorm, so this is the first time for me, so I don't know. This could be a mess. This could be where we totally drop the ball. But he also has a scary room 5 and 6, and we'll get there. So we have a Marauders combo with New Warriors here in room 5. That demands a relatively serious response. We need to get to Cloak and Dagger, especially Dagger, before she pops off. Room 5, you know, my man's been watching those Dorky Dad videos, so he's running the Zemo X, the Zemo Weapon X in room 5. Issue with this team is that Zemo is going to go off the bat, so the mirror match, Zemo will go first. If I bring in a full Weapon X team, he will go first, and he's going to ability block someone, probably slow a bunch of people. Depending on who he slows, slow stick, that could immediately give their team a turn meter advantage, and that is no bueno. We will lose immediately. So our only choice in this one is to attempt to outspeed them, and we'll show you in a bit what I'm thinking about here. So room 6 is another Dorky Dad special. This is the Doom Wakanda. Wakanda with Doom in place of M'Baku. This is particularly scary because of how fast Okoye goes. And in skill batteries, because she's a skill character, she's going to go first. She does her ability. She's going to generate 1 ability energy for an adjacent character. That's probably going to be Doom. Now, as you guys know, being in Cosmic Crucible, sometimes what you see as far as the team placement is not. So you can see this team placement right here, Doom in the center, Koye, Black Panther, Shuri, and Killmonger. When I go in here, it shows something completely different. I don't know if either of those are right. I have no idea. I'm going to guess that this is what I'm going to be spawning into, but I don't know. We're going to find out. If it was me, if you watch this art, if it was me, and it might be when we spawn in, I don't know. What I would consider doing, because the big threat here is Doom popping off first turn, I would consider putting a Koye on the end and Doom right here to generate, absolutely guarantee that the ability energy that gets generated goes to Doom. You might actually have it set up that way. I'll find out when I get in there. But as of right now, if this is the actual team placement, a Koye could possibly generate energy for Shuri, and that is much less scary. So also a good tip for you guys, you know, watching on YouTube. You want a Koye next to Doom, you want to guarantee that ability energy goes to Doom. So that is what we are up against, and without further ado, let's get into the fights. All right, so we are here in room 1. He has an 870k power wave 1 team. A lot of rework characters on here. That is a big scary Hulk. Luckily his Thor, while not small, is not crazy large. But I've never fought this before on defense. I wanted to bring in a pretty serious response to this. I didn't want to underestimate this team and take too many losses, come up with, like, you know, a full wipe or whatever if we get stuck behind a Hawk. I don't know. So this is my pick for this room. Let's see how it goes. All right, so they are going to go pretty fast. We go a little bit faster. That Black Widow is going to speed up their team. All right, so what I want to do, I think I want to take Thor out of the equation as quickly as possible. Let's drop this right here. All right, so there goes Black Widow. I want to get rid of that. I kind of want to put a vulnerable on Hawk. But we should be able to clear that. I don't know. We're just going to do this here. We're going to do this here. Little extra damage with the vulnerable, I think. Maybe that applies. No, we didn't even get him. All right, so we will do this. Let's shut down Hawk. Thor has not yet popped off. Let's drop in the goons. Play a little interference. There goes that. Let's see if we can get Iron Man out of here. There it goes. Maybe he dropped. Yeah, he drops below. All right, popped her. Let's see if we can take him out. He is pretty big, though. Oh, we got it. 800k crit, man. Love to see it. All right, S.A. Kestrel doing a great job on that counter. I thought that would work out, and it did. So good to see it. We are starting off on a good foot. All right, so we are here in room 2 with my go-to Web Warriors counter, the Uncanny X-Men, going up against Web Warriors. It's a bit of a punch-up, but this generally works out for me, so let's hope for the best. This can go south if Ghost Spider targets her with the ability block, the special, and, you know, if she doesn't resist it or the deflect doesn't work, whatever, like, you know, that can go south real quick. She gets an ability block on her, she can't remove everything, all the debuffs from the team, and that can go south. So I'm banking on that not happening. Here's hoping. And then as long as we can get a couple of key stuns with the Storm special on her first turn, we should be pretty good. But let's see how it goes. I have had this go south for me in the past. All right, so we got the ability block on Cyclops. That's totally fine. As long as it's not Phoenix, we are generally good. All right, let's see. Storm, can you do it for me, girl? All right, excellent. So we got 3 stuns. Really would have loved to stun Ghost, but I will never argue with 3 stuns. That is fine. He's going to pop his immediately. So we are going to go for Scarlet Spider, and the reason I'm doing that is because this team is crazy dodge RNG. Oh, Sam Raven, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We're doing a recording for YouTube of Cosmic Crucible matches, so you caught me at a good time. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I am Purple Sticky, and welcome. All right, if I was paying more attention, I probably should have ulted there with them. Hydrus, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, so we got a lot of damage on Cyclops. That's a bit of a bummer, but we are going to get Dark Phoenix out, so that's good. We still have some key stuns up. Let's see if we can skirmish off this offense up. Or just kill him outright. Nope. And, you know, I said that, but he's actually, I think I have him as healer, if I'm not mistaken, so that wasn't going to happen anyway. All right. So far, so good. Cyclops is pretty low. I need Storm to come in here and put some big damage on the team. Luckily, 2 of them are still stunned. And we wipe them. All right. So we took some hits. We lost lost Phoenix, but that's okay. We came out with the victory. And another room down, man. On to the next one. All right, so we are here in Mystic Amplification Room. We're going up against a Marauders team with some new Warriors characters in it, Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to do my best to shut this down pretty quick. We're going to get in there. Hopefully it's fast. In and out. Let's get a fast, efficient win. Hopefully it goes that way. All right, so let's go ahead. I am most scared about Dagger. Let's put a vulnerable on her. All right. Didn't get the defense down. That's unfortunate, but we should pop off pretty big here with Icarus. Can we clear him out? Oh, no kills. That's a bummer. Black Bolt doing a little bit of work here. All right, Dagger's out of it. Can we just go ahead and knock him out? I think we can. Black Bolt. Black Bolt, what are you doing? I needed you. There we go, the striker attack. All right, this is unavoidable, so we're going in on Cloak, not giving him a chance to dodge anything. We are going to go ahead and knock her out of the fight. And then poor Mr. Sinister. Good night, dude. The flying drop kick by Star-Lord T'Challa, sending him into a different time zone, dude. Absolutely brutal. All right, so that was a quick, highly efficient win. That's excellent. Another one down. Let's move on to the next fight. All right, guys, we are here in room 5 with Cosmic Catastrophe. So we have a Dorky Dad special. Clearly, our buddy here has watched that Dorky Dad top 10 Crucible defenses videos. Either that or he beat Dorky to the punch, and he's been doing this the whole time. Either way, this is going to be a tough matchup for us. He's bringing in the Weapon X with Zemo team. Now, the scary part about this, Zemo, luckily he has him as Raider. I would actually be more scary if he was Skirmisher for the extra focus. But regardless, it's going to be a tough matchup. The idea here is that Zemo's going to go first. He's going to ability block someone. He's going to slow the rest of the team. And depending on who those debuffs stick to, their team's going to get an immediate turn meter advantage, and they're going to blow the doors off you. They're just going to get so far ahead of you. It makes a pure mirror matchup horrible. It would be a nightmare. So our only choice here is to outspeed him. My plan is to go in with a Zemo of my own and a Cable. Cable is 100% dead. He ain't surviving. Thanks for showing up. But I want to outspeed them with the Cable passive, so my Zemo goes first. I think I'm going to shut down their Zemo so that he can't do anything. I do have Skirmisher 3, so we should have some edge on the resistance there, luckily. And then I'm just banking on my 3-piece here, my 3-piece Weapon X to clean up, dude. So that's the plan. I don't know. Dorky special. We'll find out if we hate Dorky Dad after we get done with this. Just kidding. Everyone loves Dorky Dad. How could you hate that guy? All right, so here we go. Let's see how it plays out. All right, so we cleared that. I want to get the ability block on Zemo. I don't want him doing anything. Can we get a slow on someone crucial? Unfortunately, no slow on Omega Red. Cable taking hits. What do we want to do here? Let's slow their Omega Red. Let's get the kill on Zemo, and then with her special on kill, she's also going to repeat the attack, and then she'll also increase the duration of positive self on herself and all Weapon X allies by 1. So we're going to do that here, get the kill on Zemo, and rewind Omega Red here. Really, the only buff we have is defense up, but you know what? 3 turns of defense up, we'll take it. And we'll just pop some extra damage on there. Alright, luckily she hit us right there and did not hit our Omega Red. That's great. We're going in on their Omega Red. We do not want him specialing. We do not want him speeding up his team. And now we're just going to try to blow the doors off him, dude. Let's do it. All right. There's Sabretooth on death's door. Everyone that I thought was going to die has died. Omega Red, you have got to go. We cannot have him doing anything. Striker Lady Deathstrike coming in to finish him off. We are ability blocking their Lady Deathstrike, so she cannot clear anything. Let's hit our man here with the Disrupted. No Disrupted. I might be wrong about that ability. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see if we can kill him. We got him. We finish off Lady Deathstrike. Let's hit her with the rewind. Finish her off with the striker attack. There we go. So we lost. Pretty much went the way I planned on, which is great. We did lose 2 of our characters, but I fully expected that. Man, this is a tough Cosmic Crucible matchup we have here today. This is a rough one, but another one down. Let's move on to our next fight. All right, guys, we are here in room 6, another Dorky Dad special, the Doom Wakanda. We got Doom here in place of M'Baku. I have never fought this before, I believe. This is a very scary team. The idea here is that in room 6, skill characters generate ability energy for an adjacent character. That ability energy could go to Doom. I don't know what the actual placement is when we get in there. If Doom pops off first turn with the ultimate, that's pretty much game over. I am a little concerned about timing out on this. This is a long fight to begin with, a long drawn out one. We also have the nice blue stacks lag, so I am actually very worried about a timeout. So we'll find out what his actual placement is. A lot of the times the previews here are not actually what's occurring when you actually get into the fight for whatever reason. Why don't you fix that, Scopely? But if you guys are running this at home, and he very well may have set this up when we actually get in there, what you want to do is you want to run a Okoye on the outside, and you want to have her adjacent to Doom, so that when she does an ability, and she does generate that ability energy for an adjacent character, it absolutely goes for Doom. Like I said, he might have that set up that way. When we get in here, we'll find out. If it's like this, and Okoye is between these two, there's a 50% chance that it goes to Shuri here, and that is significantly less scary. I am attempting a counter for this that I have never tried. It could be a disaster. This might be the end of our Cosmic Crucible run right here. But my idea is I have Vision build up a little bit. He's only G15, but build up a little bit because of the Tech Raid team coming to the game. I'm looking for the ability block on Doom early on. I'm also hoping that the initial barrage that Wakanda puts out, that we get some lucky dodges from Vision so that he doesn't die right off the bat. Again, I don't know. This could be a disaster. If anything, you guys will learn, does this work? We do have quite a bit of punch up here. You know, 200k. I don't know, man. Let's find out. All right, try not to make too many misplays. We're going to find out right now if we survive this barrage. All right, Squirrely is a key character here. I'm hoping she does not die. I don't like that defense down on her at all. Yeah, Okoye is between Black Panther and Doom, so I didn't actually see who got. Oh no, Kate. Oh, this is bad. Squirrel Girl gonna die. Oh man, Kate Bishop biting the dust right away was terrible. I also should have been paying more attention. Yep, Squirrel's dead. Squirrel's dead. That's the end of this. That's the end of this right here. I want to see if I can make this work. So we're gonna go ahead and back out. So that's probably the end of our run. It actually is the end of our run here, guys, unfortunately. Let's back out. For science, let's see if we can get this to work. Man, they ripped apart Squirrel and Kate Bishop right off the back. That is super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. But I want to know for the future if there's any hope. It's a bummer that we can't run the pure Young Avengers team. I don't have the power for that to deal with Doom. Because we really would benefit from that extra turn meter on America Chavez. You know what we're going to do? Let me try this. And maybe we should have ran this off the bat. She's skill, right? Let me make sure. I'm like 99% sure she's skill. This is all pure science at this point. Yeah, Echo skill. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, so let me put... We have to have Squirrel Girl. Do we need Miss Marvel? What does her passive bring to the table? Extra armor. She taunts. That's pretty nice. But I kind of like Kate. Well, no, she's going to do the assist. We can't drop her. We can't drop her. That was silly for me to even consider that for a moment. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's try this. I don't know. This is probably also going to be a disaster. Let's try Doom. And then since where are we at here? Alphabet is hard. Since Echo is skill, she's going to go. Feels bad leaving off Kate Bishop. I don't know. This is just pure science. Let's have fun with this fight and let's see what happens here. So she will generate ability energy to Doom. I don't know if we're actually going to make it that far. I'll be totally honest with you. But let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. We have fun. Doesn't work out. We'll back out one more time. We'll bring in another science team. Because I imagine after that dorky vid, we're going to see a lot more of this defense popping up. And we need to know what's going to work and what's not. Would really love if they triggered Doom below 50 off the bat. That would be great. All right, is anyone going to live through this? Doom, you going to go below 50? All right, we immediately lost her, so our plan with Echo going and generating ability energy is immediately done for. That's out. All right, at least we hit the ability block on Doom. Let's go ahead and I'd like to get Doom out of the equation sooner rather than later. So let me just basic there. Let's go ahead. Let's generate a little bit of ability energy for the team. I'm worried about these Doom bots with Black Panther. Absolutely. He can get some serious turn meter on there. So that's a concern. All right, let's go ahead and let's top everybody off. All right, didn't get a Doom bot. That's good. Oof. Looking like Vision is not long for this world. Luckily, he dodged that. We really need Doom to go. Really need Doom to take a turn here. All right, let's bring in the Squirrel Army. We're going to stay on Doom. He's a major, major threat here. We got to get through him. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's basic on Doom. I would like to go ahead and knock him out as quickly as possible. Who is the smaller of the two here? Black Panther and Killmonger. Let's see if we can get through BP. What can we flip here? All right, we did get a defense down, which is great. Let's go ahead and pop off here. He's probably dead anyway. Let's do the basic on her with the striker attack. That Doom should be dead. There we go. Alright, good old BlueStacks lag. Sorry for the slideshow, my friends. Alright, there goes Black Panther. This is working out so much better. So much better than the pure YA with Vision in there. So I will absolutely remember this for the next time. It's got some upgrades. Let me make sure I know what's going on here. Clear positive effects. Yep. Great, let's do it. I think this would have turned out a lot differently had we brought this team in the first time. But it is what it is. It's a learning experience, and I will take it. Good night, Okoye. No reason to ability block her. She is immune. Everyone's at full energy. Just go ahead and basic. All right, so there you go. So that first attack almost surely, if we don't already get hung up on his unlimited X-Men dorm team, that botch on that first attack surely cost us this. So that's unfortunate, but I know for the future that my YA team cannot punch up that much, you know, with vision. So learning experience, you got to take it for what it is. And now we go into the big mamma jamma, man. Let's see what happens. All right, we are in our last matchup in room 3, the scariest one by far. Again, I've never fought this team, not with Dormammu on it, so this is all new for me. I have a baby unlimited X, big rogue, baby unlimited X-Men. He's got a 7 red G16 Gambit, man. It's just super scary. So because we lost that first fight in room 6, I'm chalking this one up to an L. Unfortunately, we're going 1 and 2 this Cosmic Crucible. If that wasn't the case, I would bring this team in. They wouldn't be able to do it, but we would attempt a one-shot. It wouldn't happen. My dorm's on defense. It's never going to happen anyway. But I want to see what viable sack teams we can use for this. So we're going to science this instead. Blue stacks, unfortunately, dropping us to the bottom of our list. There we go. I'm going to attempt Infinity Watch. My goal here is to get a little bit of damage on Dormammu. Hopefully not get him charged up. We might have to let this time out. I don't know. I want to eat some cooldowns on Unlimited X-Men as much as I can. And then we're going to bring in our Unlimited X-Men and see if we can do anything at all, man. His team is super scary. It's so much more powerful than ours. And we only have 10 minutes till this Cosmic Crucible ends. So let's get in here. I don't know, guys. Let's see how it goes. I promise if we have to sit here and let a time out, I will cut that portion out for you guys so you don't have to sit here and struggle, unfortunately, with this Dormammu meta. So they don't, if I'm right, they don't get speed up. Yeah, they don't get speed up until... Don't get speed up until Gambit takes his special. So we should get a couple of turns in on them. I need as much damage as I can muster on Dormammu. So I'm actually going to basic. Do I basic or do I think I want as much damage. I think I want as much damage. I'm just going to basic. Like I said, I've never done this. If I'm totally botching this, hop down in those comments and tell me what's up. All right, so we got her ultimate. Oh, and Dormammu goes. Dormammu goes. Let's see how long we can hang out to eat as many. He's charged. That's super unfortunate. Let's see how many of those charges we can eat up and how many cooldowns from the Unlimited X-Men team we can do. On the bright side, if we do play this all the way out and we don't sit here, which that's the plan at this point because Dormammu went sooner than I think I anticipated, we will get out of this match sooner. I can come back in with Unlimited X-Men. So, all right, Gambit speeding up the entire team for 2 turns. Let's go ahead and do that there. All right, Dormammu actually getting pretty low. This puts Disrupted on the Protectors. I'm really not worried about Phantom X, though. I'm just going to basic here. Fortunately, that Dormammu passive just shutting down all the assists from Nebula really locks down the Infinity Watch team. All right, we ate the Gambit ult. That's good. Who else is going to take a turn? Who else is going to take a turn? Phantom X and her are going to go before. So let's go ahead and do that. I am ready to time this out. Unlimited does spawn. All right. So he did that. Unlimited does spawn with Safeguard. So I'm not super concerned about the Dormammu flip off the back. That Gambit's going to be a huge issue. But I don't want him ultimating and healing himself and all that stuff. So we're going to time this out. We have 2 minutes left. Sorry, Twitch chat. You're going to have to sit through this with me. But congratulations if you're watching on YouTube. We'll edit this part out. We'll save you some time. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. We're back in here with Unlimited X-Men. I have about 4 minutes to get this done. Absolute Absolutely going up to the buzzer on this one. So let's pop in here. I am very concerned about the enemy Gambit. He is huge and he's going to do serious pings. She has popped off on her ultimate already, so that's good. Her cooldowns are down. Gambit is already ultimated. I want to get him out. So I actually want to rewind the turn meter just to buy me as much time as possible. Even with the fact that he's going to resist all that stuff for the immunity. Let's go ahead and do this here. All right, we are gonna special with Sunfire. We are gonna bring the ult down. We will get the double tap with Striker on Gambit. I am not liking how much health his Dormammu still has. And is he going to taunt? I can't remember if he taunted already. I was also really hoping to get to that Rogue ultimate sooner. Oh, I cannot remember if he taunted. Did he taunt? I don't know. I don't know. Is this avoidable? All right. You know what? We're going to use this. This could be a mistake. I don't know. Please don't taunt Phantom X. I absolutely need you to not taunt, sir. Get those pings, Gambit. Get those pings. All right, he's gone. That's great. Let's go ahead and let's go in on their Gambit. We will find out if their Phantom X is about to taunt. I don't know. We are down to 3 minutes left, probably less. This is really going to come down to the wire here. Let's go ahead and hit him right there. Just trying to get as much damage as I can on the enemy Gambit. He might die from this Rogue ultimate here with the splash damage. That would be great. Let's find out. Maybe we might even get Dazzler. Oh, almost. Well, Gambit's out. Gambit's out, so that is good. All right, there she goes. We have 2 minutes left. Again, coming down to the wire. We are going to go ahead and auto this. Just really do not want to hit the end of Crucible before we're done with this match. Chat's asking me, what happens if the time runs out? I have no idea if they actually let you finish. That has never happened to me before. There we go. So, what I learned today was IW sack on this team pretty good, man. They eat a lot of cooldowns. Man, had that room 6 gone better, I think we might have stood a chance. I wish I brought Doom in there the first time. I'm not saying we would have got it. Still a lot of RNG. They could have blown right through us. But all things considered, to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty happy with this result. I was fully expecting not to get through this team, and we did it. So, I'm happy. I'll take that. So, we did go 1-2 this Cosmic Crucible. As you can see here, we lost on efficiency to Art of War. Art of War, when we get done with this and I publish it, I will share this link with you. Congratulations, my brother. Couldn't have lost to a better guy. Awesome showing on offense. You did a great job. Great defensive teams. I hate that you watched Dorky Dad. But yeah, man, had a great time fighting against you, and hopefully we get matched up again in the future because it's always fun with you, man. All right, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for sticking it out. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you hated the video, give me a thumbs down. If you have any comments, criticisms, critiques, anything at all, if you think I should have used a different team on one of these matchups, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate it. There is a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. Click on that. Come on over. Hang out with us. We have a great time. It's always a good time. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.